Hey guys, I am DC, your host of Barside Jive Live, and it's great that you've chosen to hang out here with us tonight at our very cool studios here at Vocal, Dallas, Texas. This show features some of the very best musicians in the U.S. of A. You'll see what I mean in just a minute. By the way, you can now download my shows on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, Twitcher, Spreaker, wherever there's cool content, Barside Jive is there. If you're listening to this show as a podcast, I mean like audio only, you can watch it right now by going to vocalnow.com. And remember, vocal is intentionally misspelled with a K. Vocalnow.com. All you got to do is click on the Barside Jive image to the top of the app, and we'll beam you right into the show, okay? Or at any time, you can watch my content on demand on my YouTube channel. Just search for Barside Jive Live. Barside Jive is sponsored by The Zoo.
The Zoo.
On Vocal.
The Zoo is the world's best rock and roll since 1973. Well, actually, 1973 to 1989, and then again in about 2017 to now. Yeah. Anyway, it can be streamed 24/7, 365 at, once again, vocalnow.com. Hey, be sure to check out my merch at bradjensenart.com. Jensen's Jensen, bradjensenart.com. Just click on DC's gear. All right, guys.
Yeah, my own Luigi.
My guest today is Singer Songwriter Colleen Francis, a.k.a. Franky C. Franky C is a pop, electronic, hip-hop artist from Dallas, Texas, embarking on a never-ending mission to spread carefree laughter and joy. She authentically combines hair-flipping vocals and epic electronic beats with a hint of twang. While her music brings some serious heat, it doesn't take itself too seriously. Her sound is simply all about feeling good, confident, and loving life. So guys, join me in welcoming Colleen Francis, or Franky C, to Barside Jive Live. Hey.
Hey. Thanks for having me.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I know. It's been like 6 months.
Oh, it's been longer.
No.
No? Did you look?
No.
It's been longer, Colleen. It has. It had to be longer than 6 months.
It's felt like forever.
Yeah. Well, So what's been going on since the last time I saw you?
Dude, I don't know. I've been going to Nashville a lot, working on new projects, and thus Franky C was born.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the last time we spoke, you were still just Colleen Francis, and
just lowly Colleen Francis.
Yeah. No, it was the good. Hey, Colleen Francis was awesome, and all your music. And then the last time we were together, you said, hey, I got this new project. I really don't want to talk a lot about it because it's kind of new and I'm not sure. But yeah, and you told me Franky C then.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we were kind of keeping it on the QT a little bit. But now you've come full out with this Franky C thing.
She's
right?
here.
Yeah. So tell us all about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's something I've kind of always dabbled in, and pop has been a deep love of mine, and then the rap thing just kind of started about a year and a half ago. I was just kind of messing around with some friends, and I think that was the song I showed you, High Definition. And yeah, I mean, it just kind of, after like recording it and laying down some vocals, and we kind of looked at each other and was like, all right, this is actually really cool. And So I've been working with a couple people up in Nashville and just writing a ton of new songs. And yeah, I love them. And I mean, the Colleen stuff is cool, but it's super singer-songwriter and kind of jammy. And this is just totally different, which I think a lot of artists have multiple sides to them. And I think for a while I was like, oh, I can only do one thing. And I was like, no, I need to do this too. So I can do both.
Oh, yeah. Now, are you performing both already?
No, I haven't really done any Franky C gigs yet. Okay. I'm planning on it, but nothing big yet. But yeah.
But you're still doing the other stuff.
Yes. Yeah. I'm still doing, like, for the Colleen Francis stuff. I do a lot of like hotel gigs around Dallas. I play it in like Uptown, do like some swanky kind of stuff.
You're so good at that stuff. And it really is. It's perfect fit in the venues you're talking about. You know?
Yeah, wine and dine, you schmooze them a little.
Yeah. It's perfect for that. And yet,
and biker bars.
And yet, I invite you to play for me when I had that remote over at Strokers. And this girl, she's used to these high-end venues. Not that Strokers isn't, but it's a freaking biker bar. I mean, so I invited. I didn't even know her.
I didn't know you. I had no idea what I was walking into.
Yeah, we connected on Facebook or Instagram or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I invited her on the show. I was doing that Strokers gig. We do it right there at the bar. And she comes in, setting up her keyboard. I can't imagine what you're thinking.
I mean, like, I feel like when you're like a gigging musician, you're just sort of like, whatever, you know? Like, hey, I'm going here. I'm just trying to fill my schedule with any gig I can do. And, I've done it all. I was like, all right, this is what I'm doing today.
So she came in all dressed up, and her keyboard, set her stand up, and her keyboard in front of the bar, blocking the pathway. They had to walk around that rail to get.
I had to get it in the shot. It was like, where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, well, I told her I was just set up right there where I set up right there, and so it's lunchtime, right? We did that show right at lunch at Strokers, and the place is packed. The Ice House. They got great food, guys, by the way, but and the coldest beer in town. Beer. They're not kidding when they say that. They got the coldest freaking beer. I don't know what Rick does, but him and his staff have figured out how to make it the coldest beer. But we did that show for a long time. It was a fun show, and I love the environment. But anyway, poor Colleen, I had no idea, and so she said so right there, and we did the show, and she got back there and played. And it went over so well. I remember because I always would hang out after the show, and those bikers after the show, they came out and they go, "Man, I wish she could have played longer." I was like, "Wow, it's not Steppenwolf, guys.
That's what I'm like.
It's not
hey,
Judas Priest. It's Colleen Francis.
You can book me here."
Yeah, you can catch her at some of the finer Dallas hotel lobbies.
I mean, you always got to leave them wanting more.
Yeah, you did.
That's always my goal.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, the music was awesome, though. I just loved it. So that's why I invited you back for that. We were over there at the CBS building.
How do you think Franky C would go over in the biker bar?
Really, those guys, they were pretty receptive to everything I brought in there. Really, so I don't think it'd be an issue.
It's never too late.
No, except I'm not doing a show over there now. But it's cool that hey, posterity, you can say, hey, I played in a biker bar.
I've done it all.
Have keyboard, will travel.
Hey, you're right. They were super receptive there. There's been other ones where I've been like, huh.
Really?
Where am I? Really? Why am I doing this?
They weren't that hip on the music.
Yeah, they're like, why is this girl with a keyboard in the corner right now? Like,
really?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That makes you feel great, doesn't it?
I mean, I learned a lot of classic rock covers just so I could,
Yeah.
try to make it work.
You know, and that's a shame, but you know, in this market, that's what everybody wants. You know, these singer-songwriters, they have to know some covers, because if you're gonna actually make some money doing this here anyway in Dallas-Fort Worth, you got to know how to play stuff that's been played a million times.
It's true. I mean, like, I would totally love one day people to be like, hey, can you play some Colleen Francis or some Franky C?
Exactly.
But, you know, I get a lot of the usuals, you know?
Yeah.
Especially with a piano in front of me. Like, can you
Yeah.
play some Elton John, Billy Joel, you know? So, you know, you gotta know the standards.
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh, you're the Freebird guy.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh, they're always out there, aren't they?
I got some Aerosmith up my sleeve, though.
Do you
know?
really?
Oh, yeah. I do a pretty mean crying.
Oh, I bet. Love that. That's cool. You've never played that one for me.
I know.
We've just done your singer-songwriter stuff. But it's amazing. If you haven't checked her out, Colleen Francis, COLLEEN Was it .com or something? It's
Yeah, ColleenFrancisMusic.com.
there we go. She's better at it than I am.
Yeah, but right now that's actually I mean, I still have my regular website, but it's redirecting because I'm trying to just get the word out for Franky C. So
Right.
if you go there and you're like, wait, where am I? There's links. You can get to the Colleen Francis stuff if you want.
Yeah, it's great stuff, guys. And if you're looking to book somebody with some amazing talent, she is the one. Man, you know, your stuff is just great for any place, but I can see you definitely in the nice hotels, nice dining restaurants, the wineries.
Yeah, I done a couple wineries. I love
I can think
wineries.
the winery circuit would be something that, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
free wine too. So
hey, yeah, right, yeah. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with some wine, or free wine's even better. So this Franky C thing really intrigues me, and I really just want to get started and play them some of it so they can hear.
let's do it.
Do you have a preference on what I start with? No, we already talked about that. You don't. Here we go. Guys, this is Celebrate by Franky C right here on Barside Jive Live.
Every small thing don't need a reason. I can party no matter the season, 'cause I feel good and I want the world to know. It's my day, gonna do what I want, do it my way and get my shine on, 'cause I feel good and I'm gonna let it show. Celebrate. Celebrate.
Franky C. That's her. What about that song? Anything you can tell me about that song?
Well, that's one of the second ones that I recorded right after High Definition. So it was kind of getting into.
Now, High Definition was.
I didn't send you that one, did I?
Was the
it
first.
will be on the future album though. So
It was the first.
It was the first.
The first Franky C.
It was. It opened the gate.
Right.
And but Celebrate it. Celebrate's just one of those things where I've always just kind of been a little bit of a party girl, and
you.
No.
I never would have seen it.
And it's just sort of like my life mentality. Like I'm always looking for an excuse to party, and I kind of look at it as like you don't really need an excuse. You can always celebrate something. So
that's right. Yeah, absolutely. We've got a lot to celebrate. The fact that we can sit right here and do this.
I'm gonna celebrate right after this.
Me too. I'm celebrating right now. But I'll celebrate even more after. So was High Definition, was that an accident or was that a planned?
It was a total accident.
Was it? How did that start out? You were still doing the Colleen Francis stuff. Did it start out as a Colleen Francis song or what?
It did not. I was part of this songwriting group. It's called Songtown. If anyone's into songwriting and they want to learn. Songtown. And they're great, and they have these different groups where they'll give you prompts and kind of like homework, I guess. And so this was like a homework assignment: write a rap song, one that could potentially go in a commercial. And so my friend loves writing that kind of stuff. So she came to me and she was like, "I feel like you could do this. I've got all these ideas. Like, let's do it." And High Definition. We were thinking like, okay, like what would a Samsung commercial sound like? And that was kind of how we came up with the title. Something with like technology, but
right.
That could be like crossover to like makeup or something as well, like that.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then I kind of realized it just had this natural female empowerment fun side to me. And so after we kind of hit the ground running, Celebrate was the second one we wrote, and my first single that I released this year. So yeah.
How cool is that?
Pretty
Wow.
fun.
Hey, refresh our memories on how this music thing got started for you. What age were you and how did it start?
I mean, I've always been singing and writing, and as a kid I was super into Disney, and I would watch movies, and then I would go lock myself in a closet and be like, all right, I'm gonna write my own Disney song now. And so writing was always a big part of it, and I always felt like I was writing so I could sing my own stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, I was probably like 7, like I was super young. And then I was never really like serious about it. I'd write like a couple songs a year until I turned, I guess, like 16, and I was always into sports, and I hurt myself and I couldn't play sports, and I was kind of like stuck in my house all day, and I just started writing all the time, and it just became a thing that I fell in love with, and done it ever since.
Wow.
So, and the gigging thing, I didn't really start doing that till my 20s. I feel like a lot of people start the other way around. They gig first and then they write.
Right.
But I was always the kind of like lock myself in a closet and write kind of musician. The gigging thing didn't necessarily come naturally, but it's I've slowly fallen in love with it. So.
Did you start with the piano or what?
Yeah, my mom played piano, so we had a piano in the house, and I, she got me lessons at a young age, but I was pretty ADHD, and I would kind of just jump around and not really learn. So a lot of teachers gave up on me pretty quickly.
Yeah. I feel that pain.
But honestly, I feel like that's usually a sign of being creative, so if you have a kid out there, don't give up on them, you know. And
right.
I kept playing despite the teachers being like, all right, peace, this girl sucks. I would still just sit there and play. And so I guess that's probably why I was writing, because I was like, I don't know how to read music, so I'm just gonna like write my own stuff and then I can play. So,
right.
Yeah.
And now you've become fabulous. gotta let your hair down if you're gonna do that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It did say hair flipping vocals. So
It did say hair flipping.
It said hair
I was
flipping.
like, where's the hair?
I know. It's up.
It's all on top of her head.
It's there.
So let's give them another one. What do you think?
So let's go with my second single, Can't Help Myself.
Ooh, sounds like a good choice. This is Can't Help Myself by Franky C right here on Barside Jive Live.
Can't help myself. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can't help myself. Ooh, 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 ooh. I can't help it that I'm the life of the party. No apologies, I ain't sorry. I love a good time, a little too much. Can't just look, I gotta touch. I bring the good vibes. I got a bad case of the FOMO. Never wanna go home, I always shut it down. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. I don't want anything else. Can't help myself. I just can't help myself. Too much of a good thing ain't bad, 'cause it turns into the best time I ever had. If we get a little crazy, you can blame me and put the memories on my tab. When I go out, I let it go. Lose my phone, my keys, my self-control. My mama knows, don't tell me no. Makes me wanna do it more. Yeah, can't help myself. Can't help myself. Can't help it. I don't want anything else. Can't help myself. I just can't help myself. Don't mind if I do. Help myself. My personality is so addictive. Last call, I'm double fisting, bad for my health, but I can risk it. Drive through, I'll have another biscuit. Always buying everything on my wish list, like a little kid at Christmas. I got one life, so I'll be living it. Play it back if you missed it. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. I don't want anything else. Can't help myself. I just can't help myself. Don't mind if I do. I might have one, but I probably have to, 'cause I can't help myself. I just can't help myself.
Wow, that is too cool, right?
Thanks.
And you wrote that. You said you wrote in biscuits because you love biscuits, right?
Oh my God, yeah. That whole verse was centered around the biscuit line.
You know,
And
we're
then the
talking like
producer-
flaky, like
yeah.
big ass breakfast biscuits.
Yeah, for sure. Like
Yeah.
a chicken biscuit.
Yeah.
I guess the closest thing y'all would have is like Chick-fil-A, but I was telling him like back home, Bojangles would be
yeah.
the biscuit place.
Yeah, Bubba's has got some great biscuits over on Hillcrest.
Oh, really? All right, I'm
Hillcrest.
going maybe right after this.
Yeah, Bubba's Hillcrest, south of SMU, and just in the first or second block north of Lovers. They got great biscuits, but
Try 'em.
and gravy too. But I don't think they serve. No, they don't serve breakfast after 11.
Dang, you gotta get up early for that.
Yeah, I don't think they. I don't know if they. I don't think they serve. I don't know if they serve their biscuits after 11. But anyway, why am I talking about that? Anyway,
I mean, see, we can talk about
it's
biscuits for a
addictive.
long
So
time.
we were talking about hair during the break, or our break, while you were listening to her music. We were talking about hair, and so
Because you have the hair flipping.
I can hair flip.
Hair flipping vocals.
You can
right
too
now.
if yours is down.
I'm trying to every time I try to take a picture with you, I'm like
I know it's all over you. So
swimming in it.
So did you say you like your hair down or no?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like I mean, oh yeah, you have. I guess it's down in that one picture, so you can kind of see, but it's not really like a. That was even like it tamed. It wants to be like your hair for sure.
Crazy.
As crazy as can be.
So, if you had your choice of any hair, what would you want?
The hair I have.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I've learned to love it.
Yeah.
I would not have said that as a kid. I would have been like, I want straight hair.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, most people want something they don't have.
Yeah.
And I'm very totally happy with what I've got.
Embrace it. Just embrace it.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you don't want to embrace it that day because it's raining outside, just put it in a mop on top of your head and you're good to go.
You know, this is a good lead into my next question.
Uh-oh.
How lucky are you and why?
How lucky am I and why?
Mm-hmm.
I feel so lucky. And I don't know why. I don't know why. So, I mean, I just feel like it's one of those things where like there's been times probably, you know, in years prior where I felt like, you know, I didn't have what I wanted and I wasn't where I wanted to be and I was just hustling for no reason. And now within the past year, it's all kind of felt like there's definitely a reason. And especially like being able to fall into this Franky C thing, like it's just about having a good time. And I just get to like share that joy with other people. Mm-hmm. And I don't have that feeling of not being where I need to be. Like I feel like I am exactly where I need to be right now.
Right.
And yeah, I feel very, very lucky.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but it's cool. It's a good feeling. So I'm just going to bask in it. And,
absolutely. Absolutely. You should. Yeah. You're definitely on a good track. Just need to keep plugging along. If there was a movie, Colleen, that was produced about your life, who would play you?
The hottest girl ever.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Like I want the like Hollywood version of me, you know. She's got to be like, you know, red carpet ready.
Any names come to mind?
Dude, I don't know. Like I feel like I'm so at a loss for names at the moment. Like a couple.
I put you on the spot.
Well, I also don't want to sound conceited because I don't want to be like, this really sexy person and this really sexy person.
I see.
But like any kind of girl who could pull off that the girl next door thing is fine in my book. Mm-hmm. I would probably be thoroughly impressed anyway because I'm like, oh my God, you can act and you're playing like me? What? It would be like, if it were a story of my life, it would have to be a comedy. Like it would have to be like a super bad or like, you know, just something kind of ridiculous. So any comedian, I'd be cool with that.
Okay, cool. I'll take that answer. What about another song?
Let's do it.
Okay. We've got Basic or Better Me.
So let's do Better Me. That is one of the only songs in this list that I've worked with a Dallas producer. So Josh Good, pretty awesome. Yeah. We started this one back before I was really falling into the Franky C thing, and so I like to call it like it's like a little blend between Colleen and Franky.
Oh, cool!
You get both
blend.
of her.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I like that idea.
Both of her.
All right. Well, here she is. This is Colleen Francis and Franky C in Better Me right here on Barside Jive Live.
Bipolar collaboration. Franky C and Colleen.
I got rules that some boys will break. Are you the kind of man who won't turn away? Will you hold me when I want to bite? Can you calm me down? Make it all feel right. Are you showing me something I have never seen? Are you bringing out a better me? I've been looking for my missing piece. to my crazy life. I'm the playful to your serious side. You're the answer to my fill in the blanks, and together there's no mistakes. Are you bringing out a better me? I've been looking for my missing piece. You bring the balance on the volume to your size. You're bringing out a better me. You bring the balance on the volume to your size. You're bringing out a better me. I've been looking for someone that's hard to find. You keep showing me that you could be the guy. Am I the girl who always keeps you wanting more? Are you the answer that I've been looking for? Are you bringing out a better me? I've been looking for my missing piece. You bring the balance on the volume to your side. You're bringing out a better me. Bringing out a better me. Bringing out a better me. You bring the balance on the volume to your side. You're bringing out a better, bringing out a better me.
Oh, that was awesome. Awesome. If we don't take too much time, we got time for one more.
We'll see.
So it's either talking or music. So tell me, I want to know more about this musical that you've been working on.
Yeah, so it's called Dandelion, an original musical. I'm writing it with my sister.
Very good. Is she younger, older?
Older. Yes, older and wiser. She works up in New York in directing, so she kind of brought the story to me. And she's writing the book, and I'm writing the music.
Wow.
But yeah, it's about a daughter who's trying to decide whether to stay and help her mom or go to college, and her mother is suffering from paranoid schizophrenia and drug addiction.
So is this based on a true story?
It's based loosely on a true story. There is definitely, we want to maintain the element of truth there because, it is a very sensitive subject matter, and we don't want to paint it in a fictional light.
Right.
So yeah, it sounds dark in concept, but I would call it inspiring. Mm-hmm. The music is very hopeful, and yeah, it's inspiring.
Shoot, I can't wait to see it.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to see if we can get it, if we can do a showcase here in Dallas.
Oh,
So
that'd be awesome.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, how far along?
You
are
could
you?
play the janitor. Is that what you said?
I could play the janitor.
There is no janitor, but maybe I'll write that part
You write
in
one,
for
have
you.
a small road, just sweep through the
You just sweep through in the background.
I can run a push button pretty good.
That'd be a good cameo.
Yeah. Don't look at the camera. Okay. Yeah, because I do have experience. I was in a musical.
That's so, you were mentioning that. That's so badass.
2013. I was there. Jackson, Wyoming.
This thing is sorry.
It's an awesome place.
Yeah.
Awesome musical. Anyway, I'm very
Fix it.
proud of you and what you're doing with that. That's going to be that's beyond just the fact that you can do that. The healing people can discover through projects like that. It's just awesome. And
just writing for it, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm a changed person. And we did a reading up in New York this past week, and a couple people were like, I feel like I just went to a therapy session.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go call my mom now. So hey,
right.
It can change people. It can help. So
Absolutely. Well, that's very cool. And plus you get to work with your sister on it.
yeah, and she's pretty cool. As kids we hated each other, but now
that you're adults.
yeah, we love each other.
Yeah. Well, she's the adult. You're kind of semi.
Yeah, well, we're both pretty semi, honestly. But it is weird because we think the same. So we'll read each other's minds and stuff like that.
Wow. Hey, I got a question.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah. I just thought of this. What was your last Amazon Prime purchase?
Nespresso coffee pods, which I have in this.
Really?
Not an advertisement. Which I have in this mug right here, right
really?
now.
That's true?
And cat food. Yeah, for my cat.
Yeah. And from Amazon?
Amazon Prime, 2-day shipping.
Yeah.
Took me 3 days, so that was a lie.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, my cat was hungry.
I guess
I tried to feed him dog
3
food,
days.
and he was not
Sorry,
happy.
kitty. Yeah. So you like coffee?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Is that your only vice?
I mean, one of many. I wish it were my only vice.
Oh man. Hey, I got an idea.
Okay.
Let's play basic.
All my vices in one song.
You want to tell them about it?
I'm just living my best life, being basic, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I feel like as an artist, people are always like, oh, like, how can you be unique? How can you be different? And I'm like, I am not a trendsetter. I just roll with the crowd.
Yeah.
And it's a good life, so basic.
Cool. Here it is. Basic.
Franky C. I was curvy before it was cool. Leaning up against the locker in the hallway at school. Everybody saying, who this? Like I'm the new kid. But listen up, I'll tell you what the truth is. You can call me basic, but I'm the OG. Yeah, I was here first, you ought to know me. Sweatpants, fur boots, and a pony. Ain't real gold hoops, yeah, they phony. Feels so good being basic. On that trip, never chase it. Don't hide it, I embrace it. Like, oh, it feels good. Being basic. Basic. So basic. Oh, it feels good. Lip gloss so shiny you can taste it. Mirror lighting up when I face it. Never frown it cause I got a natural facelift. That's called a smile, you know I never fake it. I don't throw shade, keep it sunny all day. I step in the salon, they like, hey. Sipping chai tea, I be flipping magazines. Dipping my nails while they rubbing my feet. Feels so good being basic. On that trip, never chase it. Don't hide it, I embrace it. Like, oh, it feels good. Being basic. Basic. So basic. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. Doing me like no one else could. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. Doing me like no one else could. Oh, it feels good. Feels so good being basic. On that trip, never chase it. Don't hide it, I embrace it. Like, oh, it feels good. Being basic. Basic. Yeah. So basic. Oh, it feels good.
Woo.
Do
Basic.
it. Yes.
Basic. 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 It's a good tune.
You gotta get the basic.
Basic. What's the funniest thing that's happened to you recently?
The funniest thing that has happened to me recently.
I know you've done something.
I mean, hearing about you starring in this musical is pretty funny to me. So,
No.
I mean, you said recently, like that's like right now. So,
I wasn't starring in it, by the way. Although I was the only bad guy.
you were a villain.
In the end, I told you I had 3 different roles, and the end, I was the bad guy. Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
yeah. I killed a good guy, and then
Huh. That's cool.
was filled with remorse.
Wow. Sounds like depth.
Took the walk of shame off the stage.
Walk
Yeah.
of shame.
Yeah, we fought bears and everything. But anyway, back to you. So what's the funniest thing that has happened to you recently?
You see how I deflected
I know,
there?
I know you did, but I'm going to bring you back.
Yeah.
I know something. You've done something. Let me ask Andrew.
Ding, ding. Andrew. He took my phone, so I can't even.
Oh, he
I can't
did.
even
We
call
can't
him in
call
on
him.
that.
Nothing happened in New York that was funny.
Oh!
I don't have a specific story, but you just spent a whole week up there.
Man, all right. So we hung out with this girl who my friend was like trying to hook up with.
Oh.
She's like super hot. She's like an actress. She's like banging. And so he decided he was going to take us to all the places that she wanted to go to, which, by the way, are way out of my price range.
Yeah.
So we went to some fancy hotel. And, how PG are we here?
You're good. You're safe.
And so my friend smoked a joint downstairs.
Yeah.
And decided that it was a good idea to put the rest of it in his pocket.
Ah!
And he walked back into this fancy hotel lobby bar. It's actually like it's super high in the air. You've got this huge like view of the New York skyline, and he walks in, and I mean
Wow.
every single person in there, they're like, I mean, this is fancier than the hotels that I play at. They all are
Really?
like, they all turn their heads and look at him, and he had no idea like why everyone was looking at him. It was like, you reek. And the fact that you decided to put that in your pocket
Yeah.
might be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So that was entertaining. And then the rest of the night, the drunk group decided it was going to be fun to go do karaoke and then clubbing and then axe throwing.
Oh, wow.
Which is a real thing in
Oh,
New
axe
York.
throwing at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
It's like
Yeah.
a bar with axe throwing.
Yeah.
Like you can like get a drink and then throw an axe.
Wow.
It's really safe.
You know, that is just crazy that they would do that, right? In a bar? Throwing axes?
It's very New York. Like,
Are they
do what you
freaking
want.
Sharp?
yeah. I mean, they're like real axes. I mean, there's like walls to protect you and you like don't cross the line. You know, it's like bowling. Like you throw it
Yeah,
down
but you've
your
been
lane.
drinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
God. Man.
Safe.
People are worried about guns.
So, yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
going back to New York for a
Wow.
while, it sounds like.
Wow. The dude that put the joint in his pocket, though, it'd been cool if it caught fire. That'd been kind of cool. And he walked in and he's like smoking.
I mean, he basically was. I'm pretty
really?
sure it was like still lit.
I mean, did he remember to put? Oh, he didn't remember
like
to put it out.
Like you just like put it out a little bit and put it in his pocket. Like, oh, this will work.
Oh man.
This is like a really nice hotel too. It's like you need.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. That's good.
Bad
I think
decisions.
I think that qualifies as funny.
Yeah.
Thanks to Andrew. We wouldn't have even got that much
Yeah, I'm
out of
so
you.
glad you prompted me to tell that
Yeah.
story, Andrew.
You know, you never know. He's always
You
listening.
can see why I deflected. Just dig a little deeper.
Oh man. Hey, tell him your contact info.
You can reach out to me at ColleenFrancisMusic@gmail.com if you want to say hey, book a gig.
Hey.
Hey. Also, if you go to my website, Franky C.
Franky C.
Franky.
FRANKY.
Y. Franky with a Y. FrankyC.com. You can also go to ColleenFrancisMusic.com. I'll take you to the same place. You can reach me there. And the best place to keep in touch, follow what I'm up to, is honestly on my Instagram. At Franky C.
At what?
It me.
It me?
It me.
It me.
It
It
me.
me. Okay.
It me,
It
Franky
me,
C.
Franky C. Okay, that's cool. Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. If you want to know if you found the right website or not, if you see this picture, you scored.
It me.
It me. That's right. It me.
It me.
That's very cool. And I hate to hear you guys are moving away.
Yeah, I know, but we'll be in Nashville, which will be awesome. And I'm always gonna come back to Dallas. You know, they like still pay me to play in Dallas as opposed to Nashville. Well, they're like, oh, you won't play for free?
Right.
So I will
Right.
definitely be back in Dallas as
Cool.
often as possible. And we got family here, so
Yeah. Well, I'm real happy to hear that you guys are gonna be there in Music City, and it's cool. Andrew's we're kind of related now.
I know you guys are
Yeah.
in like a vocal family.
Yeah, it's cool. Very cool thing. Very cool thing.
I
So-
expect to see you do a show up there.
Oh, I'd love to do one in Nashville.
Yay!
Yeah, I love Nashville, but I love the entire state, but that Gatlinburg area, the mountains, oh my God, it's gorgeous. And then, of course, Nashville is, it's Nashville, it's cool. And then Memphis, some serious music history in Memphis, too. So, I mean, you've got 3 really cool areas of Nashville. So you guys should never have a time when there's something that that you can't be doing.
We will always
Somewhere.
be doing fun things.
Yeah, and the hiking thing around those Gatlinburg around there. Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll be hiking this summer all in that area. So
Yeah.
Gatlinburg, here we come.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. There's even a Hard Rock Cafe up there.
It's like Tourist Trap USA. You
Yeah.
have to have a Hard Rock
Yeah,
Cafe.
I love Hard Rock. The food, I love the food. I don't care if
Really?
they're. Yeah, I've always loved their food. It's even their steaks are great. I don't
Good to
care
know.
if you're in Vegas or if you're in Gatlinburg or you're in Cairo. I think that one got shut down though. But even in the Middle East, the ones I've eaten there, the food is so consistent. It's always good.
Huh.
Yeah. So
Good to know.
Yep.
I'll order a steak
Yep.
when I go in Gatlinburg.
You should. Burgers are great too.
Good to know.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's it. Are you about ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to push the button. So I've got a few final notes here, guys, besides my Tuesday and Thursday 7:30 p.m. shows here at Vocal Studios featuring music and visual artists. Check out my show in the Dallas Design District on Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. 1523 Dragon Street is the address. We feature singer-songwriters and visual artists there as well. Also, you can find all of my content on my YouTube channel. Just search for Barside Jive Live. We like to keep it simple. My show today has also been brought to you by Hip and Hippie. Hip and Hippie is a planet-loving company known for its high-quality, earth-friendly, 100% recyclable candle line and natural body care products. It's no wonder eco-supporting people love Hip and Hippie, hipandhippie.com. Want to thank Jay and Jimmy, our production team, for all the hard work they do behind the scenes. Jay, you still awake?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Listen to him.
This
Wow.
This
I've
upbeat music is keeping us up. Absolutely.
I have never heard him this energized. He's been drinking. You've been drinking those energy drinks back there, Jay?
No.
No? God, he must be growing up. I don't know what it is. Something. All right, Jay. Thanks for chiming in, though.
The music got to him. He's celebrating.
Thanks for chiming in, Jay. We appreciate you, buddy.
No worries.
Hey, guys, we are going to be out of here in just a second. I want to thank, first of all, Colleen for being here today, and wish her and her hubby all the best as they travel to Nashville here in the next, once the house sells.
Once the house
Whenever that
sells and
is.
we
Could
hike
be-
the Appalachian Trail, then we'll be
That's
there.
right. Could be 30 days, could be 60, could be 90, could be 6 months. Who knows? But anyway, I appreciate her, and I'm sure she'll be back on Barside Jive again. And I want to thank you for hanging out with us this evening. We do appreciate you and your support of what we're doing here, and only hope, that you'll share us with your friends, your family, your followers. Now, be kind to one another. Remember to be a hero in someone's life every day. And until next time, keep it real, keep on rocking. And I've got one more from the legendary Franky C. Superpower.
What's your superpower?
Being a hero.
Yeah. What's your superpower? Glamorous, mysterious. Girl, you got that magic touch. Brave, unafraid like a warrior. Everybody wants to be like you. A superpower. girl that rules the world. Being so original. So tell me, what's your superpower? What's your superpower? Are you strong? Are you mean? Are you a boss? Are you a queen? Tell me, what's your superpower? What's your superpower? So superpower. So superpower. You're making it look so easy. Don't sweat it. Gon' get it. Gon' get it. No matter what, you already go faster than a bullet. Fly so high you can touch the sky. Save the day every time. Show me how to be a hero. So tell me, what's your superpower? Yeah, yeah. What's your superpower? Are you strong? Are you mean? Are you a boss? Are you a queen? Tell me, what's your superpower? What's your superpower? Your superpower. So superpower. So superpower. Are you a mind reader, fire breather, a crowd stealer, or a future seer? Do you have X-ray vision? Perfect intuition. Are you invisible, magical, out of this world, fantastical? Are you beautiful, invincible, impossible, incredible? What's your superpower? What's your superpower? Are you strong? Are you mean? Are you a boss? Are you a queen? Tell me, what's your superpower? What's your superpower? What's your superpower? What's your superpower?
Funky.
That's BarsideJiveLive.com.
The zoo gives you rock for the senses.